I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How's everybody doing? Good. Public comment. Any comments?
No, I just come to see what they was going to decide on what they was going to do out there on Pratt Road about the ditches.
I don't think we're going to be discussing that today.
Pardon?
I don't think we don't have that on our agenda.
Well, they told me to come in last Tuesday. And
Who told you?
I come out there and stop them from putting that pipe in.
I didn't stop anybody from putting a pipe in.
Well, who's the bridge and road man?
Jay Harbor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend talking to Jay Harbor or.
He said come to meeting Tuesday. Well, I come Tuesday. There was no meeting Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's when they told me it was today.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd come down and find out.
I did discuss a little bit with Jay this morning about what's going on there, and there's what they had discussed with the ditching there. There is no exit for the water to get away, so they've got to figure out
When the ditches, or well, the one next door to me went from a 16-inch pipe to a 4-inch pipe underground. Well, you know what happens. It plugs up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, I forget who it was that okayed Martin to dig those out. They cleaned mine out because I had to have a new line put in for my driveway because I put in a new driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they dug my ditch out, put my new pipe in, and Martin done that. And they dug all of Kelly's front yard out. That's where the 4-inch line was. His pipe under his driveway was plugged. They took and put a new one in there, and Dustin, can't remember his last name, the next house, his was plugged up. So they dug it out and put a new one in his and dug his front yard out. They okayed it to put pipe in there.
For individuals to put pipe
Yes.
in their own
Yes.
driveway. Yeah. The county wasn't putting pipe in there. Correct.
The individual, they was okay to put it in there. Okay. I was over to help Kelly next door put his in. We had one end connected to my pipe underneath my driveway. We were getting ready to cut the next one to go into his. And that's when we got stopped.
I don't know anything about the stopping, and the only thing that I know about it is that clear down at the south end where the road starts to bend to the east
They
slightly,
plugged it up.
that there's no exit for the water, so they got to find some other resolution
They
to.
plugged it up. They filled that in.
Who did?
Whoever lived there.
Well, but now, I mean, there's
Well,
going to have to be a resolution, and I don't know where they're at with that.
The reason I'm concerned, I got tired of 20 foot of water in my front yard.
Mm-hmm.
It would plumb up over my water heaters.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. We didn't have any further discussion about when that's going to be resolved or how it's going to be resolved.
And you got open ditches there, and that traffic down that road is tremendous. It's, all the farmers are coming in, their semis come down through there,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of traffic, and I mean fast traffic,
Mm-hmm.
30 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to get bad weather, somebody's going to end up in them ditches.
Well,
They're not that far from the road.
right.
You
That's
can't
two
get
different.
any farther in because you got a water line and gas line coming through there on the other side of that.
That's two different issues. One is the speed and the closeness of the ditch, and the other is.
I'm just telling you how it's going to be if they get bad weather and they're going to end up in that ditch.
Yeah.
So Jay Harbor's the person who should solve this for
Huh?
you. Jay Harbor's our public works director. He's the person who should be able to solve this for you.
I don't know, they just told me to come to the meeting, they were going to discuss it.
I mean, I don't know who they is.
Well, whoever the guy that stopped us, Jack, the bridge road man.
Was this our new guy, Jay Harbor, or are you talking about Mark Gentry?
Or Joe Snyder?
All I know, they said he was a bridge and road man they hired out of Florida.
That would be
Jay
Jay.
Harbor.
Okay.
He stopped us.
Okay.
Well, there was what was
What was you doing?
scheduled to go on there wasn't going to work, or it was, and I don't know that he stopped anybody from
He
putting
stopped
in
us.
Okay.
So I was
I
helping
didn't
him
know
put
about
it in.
Okay.
He needed help, I went over and helped him to lay it in.
Okay. I would say talk again with Jay, and I'll see if I can
Well,
get from him.
where do I get a hold of these people?
Jay at the Road and Bridge office. Call the Road and Bridge office.
I've been a year trying to get my pipe for my driveway. I've been to that place out there a half dozen times or more. Yeah, we'll be right out. They never show up.
So leave us
We'll call you back. But they
Leave us-
never call back.
your name and number, and we'll have Jay contact you.
My name's Warren McDaniel,
Okay.
8566 Pratt Road. 913-360-2079.
Yeah.
I can't remember. all
You know, I
of them.
almost had the same number, but he'll contact you. We'll get it on to him today. Okay.
Did he give you
Okay.
any reason for stopping you that day?
He said that it was allowed by who was doing temporary road and bridge.
Mark Gentry?
Mark Gentry.
Mark, yes. He's the one that told Martin to dig it out and all this stuff. To get rid of that water. The water, no matter if you put ditches there or if you put pipe in there, it's going to end up in that end down there. No matter what you do with it.
So
I
anyway,
mean, the water's going to be down there.
we'll have Jay contact you. If you don't get a resolution with Jay, come on back. Okay, we meet on Tuesdays. Today's Monday, I know. We meet on Tuesdays.
I mean, like I say, we'd like to resolve it. I don't want no more water in my yard. I mean, it was a mud hole all summer.
Who wants water in their yard? I agree with you.
And it don't plumb up in far enough, it's over my water meters.
Mhm. Mhm.
And, you know, I mean, I just bought the place last year and moved in there. And then we have a definite issue.
Yeah, hit a lot of rain this summer.
Yes, we did. This is true. But
We'll get it solved, okay?
like I say, they was talking about the water getting off the streets. Okay, wherever it's coming off of the street, into the ditch, you put a culvert right there, and your pipe. They got a T and a piece you can put down. Water come right into that pipe and keep right on going down the road. And it won't be up there running down the road. So,
Sorry for the runaround. We'll get it
okay,
solved, okay?
I mean, it's been going on for over a year, so.
Yeah, well, we'll try to get it solved as
All
quick as
right.
we can today.
Thank you.
Are you
Thank
good
you.
to contact you?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Next thing is reading of the minutes. Has everybody looked at the minutes?
Yes, I have.
I have a motion to approve.
I so moved.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Commissioner comments and committee reports.
I have none.
I had a project concern last Thursday, but I was at Wichita or coming home from Wichita, so I did not attend it in Effingham.
I guess Bill and I were at the Kansas Association of Counties meeting last week. A lot of things going on. One of the biggest things is that the Kansas Association of Counties is pushing hard to have a constitutional amendment to have home rule for counties. We do now have it statutorily, but we don't have it constitutionally. While most municipalities have had the home rule since, I believe, amendment in 1952. So we're looking for the same thing, mostly because some counties are going to be possibly over 1 million people, but in 20 years, some counties will be at 2,500. People in the local counties got to be able to make some decisions for those type of situations. So contact your congressman or your senator, Dennis Pyle, or Representative Epley is a representative. That's all I have. Okay, new business. I have a contract here from the Cooperator of Fishing Access Agreement with the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks and Tourism Community Fisheries Assistance Program. And they have a fishing and hunting at our county lake, and they pay us a sum of $1,854. The chair would entertain a motion to allow me to sign this on behalf of the county.
Also move.
I'll second that, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0.
Is that just one signature?
It is. Okay. Any other new business? Okay, we have a canvassing at 1:15, so I'll wait for that to start. All right, we're going to be asking nobody take any pictures during the canvassing. Okay. You take it before or after. We're trying to keep the integrity of the ballots so nobody can see it. We are going to have it on television, or I guess it's YouTube. We take a precaution so people can't see the ballots. And actually, none of us on the canvassing board will actually see a ballot. So we're just there to say whether they should be counted or not counted. And so we'll go over that when we get started in the meeting. Okay. Anything to add to the conversation today?
Well, is it going to be, I mean, I've never taken a picture of a person's ballot, you know.
Well, it's actually, most of them are in envelopes and
Yeah.
with the information and contact information of the voter, and that is the integrity that they're trying to. So there should be a white sheet that is on both sides of the ballot, but in case it would come off or something like that, it's to protect the individuals who voted.
Okay.
And
It's never been an issue before, you know.
I'm just passing on what the state statute says.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm surprised they don't mention texting, but they don't.
All right.
I think I hear Michelle.
Do we need to take note who's present? Probably not.
I heard what he said, but
Yeah.
I'm looking to you guys.
It's not necessary. We don't need to know.
I didn't take a look, but I was just asking.
You ready?
It's not 1:15 yet.
It's close.
Just according to that one.
What time do you got?
1:14. Okay, canvassing. The canvassing process includes counting ballots, tabulating votes, and certifying results. For local elections, there are two canvasses: the original canvass on election night and the final canvass by the County Board of Canvassers, which is composed of the members of the Board of County Commissioners. Tablet results will be presented to the county canvassers along with issues that need to to be resolved. The County Board of Canvassers has the duty to make the final decision as to which ballots are valid and which ones are invalid. Photography of the canvass is not allowed. Although the intent is to conduct the canvass in such a way that it is as open, transparent as possible, use of cameras by public may be prohibited because it may be distracting or intimidating or could lead to disclosure of the contents of a voter's ballot or a violation of the Federal Voting Rights Act. Provisional ballots are not opened unless and until a canvass board determines to count the ballot. Canvassers sign and certify an official abstract detailing the exact number of valid votes. That's K.S.A. 25-3109. Decisions of the County Board of Canvassers are final. The results may not be changed except by court order. Unauthorized vote disclosures makes it a felony to disclose or expose the content of any ballot or the manner in which the ballot has been voted while being charged with any election duty. Our court may order the contents of a ballot to be disclosed. Non-disclosure of provisional voters' names prohibits the release of names of voters who cast provisional ballots. In any election during this period, at any election during the period beginning when the provisional ballot is cast until the county canvass is complete. The process. The chief election officer, which is our county clerk, Phillips, presents the group of provisional ballots to the board under K.S.A. 25-3107. The canvassers review the reasons why the ballots are provisional and decide whether to count them. The board makes the final decision as to whether each challenged provisional ballot is valid. The provisional ballots are deemed valid by the canvassers, are opened by the chief election officer in the presence of others who count the ballots. Okay. Just the statistics, the general election, there was a 19.6% turnout. There's 19 precincts plus one in office, 10 polling sites. She's passed that out so you have that information. And so with that, we will begin. The first ballots we'll consider are ballots received by mail prior to the Friday deadline. Advanced ballots mailed or before the election day and received by the county election officer by the third day following the election date of the election. The recommendation is to count 7 ballots. And we have 1 ballot that was not postmarked that did arrive prior to Friday. The recommendation is do not count 1 ballot. So the chair will entertain a motion to accept 7 advanced ballots received from the post office by the Friday deadline.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I assume you're ready to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay.
Back up one, Jack.
Sorry.
You have the one that's not.
One more time.
The one that's not postmarked. I need a recommendation on that.
Well, I thought it did that, but
You want it counted?
no, we don't want to count.
Okay.
The motion was to count 7 of the 8.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
will that suffice?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have 20 ballots. Registered voters moved within the county and voted at new precincts and completed new registration cards before voting provisional ballot. There's 6 moved within the city, the same precinct, and 14 moved within city or different precinct, partial count. I would entertain a motion to count all 20 provisional ballots.
So move.
I'll second that, Mr. Chairman.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. We have one ballot. Did not move, but changed mailing address to sister's residence. Voted the correct ballot. Chair will entertain a motion to count this one ballot.
I so move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we have one ballot, a name change due to marriage. Registered voter had a different name than on the poll book due to marriage, divorce, or legal proceedings, and completed a new voter registration application. The chair will entertain a motion to count this ballot.
So moved.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Now we have three ballots. I got it, did I? Yeah, hold on. Okay, so I have a ballot here. That's three ballots for people who moved outside the Atchison County, did not register, and attempted to vote in Atchison County. We have one moved out of state into the county, did not register. Recommendation is do not count these four ballots. I entertain a motion to not count these four ballots.
I so move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay, we have one ballot. The voter was not registered. The chair will entertain a motion not to count this one ballot.
So moved.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anything else, Michelle?
Nope, that's all of them that I have. I do want to note that everyone that voted provisional has filled out a voter registration card. So after the canvass is done, then all of that information will be put in the system, so they will be registered to vote from this point forward. So I'm going to leave these in your hands.
These are the ones that.
Not voted.
No.
Everything is kind of concealed because I am trying to keep the privacy of the voter.
She said your hands.
Just put it.
I just need it
Here.
somewhere where I'm not taking it.
That's
with
fine.
me, 'cause I don't want to count it.
Mine can go to your hand.
Okay, the chair would entertain a motion to go to recess for 20 minutes while Michelle enters the ballots.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second that.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. So we are in recess for 20 minutes.
Okay. We're on.
Okay, we're back in session. The chair would entertain a motion to go into recess for 7 minutes until 8 minutes until 2.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We better write that down when something.
Yeah.
comes in.
Okay,
Thank
we're back in.
Okay, we're back. Are we back in session? Camera on. Okay, Michelle's going to be here in just a minute with the results of the 2019 local election.
You said she's going to put it on the screen too, or did she said something about that? I don't know.
I think she said she was gonna put it on the screen so it'd be easier for YouTubers to see it.
They're printing the pages that we need to sign. So
She shouldn't be too long. Here she comes.
You need to.
I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
To me,
Yeah.
I basically have the results that I have calculated due to the provisionals and the mail-in. I'm sure you guys are all city related, want to know the city results. For the city of Atchison, Abby Bartlett came out on top with 813. J. Dave Ferris came out second at 731. And Lisa Moody at 631. Charlie Purdue at 624. So I do have the results that I can pull up on the screen. I do have 2 copies of the abstracts. So,
The same.
yes, they are the same. I would like for signatures on both. Okay, you're just gonna do it.
The chair will entertain a motion to accept the official results of 2019 general election from November 5th. Do I have a motion?
That's so moved.
It's been moved. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
It requires 3 signatures on 2 copies. This pen's gonna go to the.
I will make copies of the scan. I'm taking back in and scan them. I'll make copies. That way it's the official document.
Last page.
Yeah, it's the very last page.
Just on the one here tonight.
Yeah. Okay, any old business?
No, not to take pictures, but.
Not there, well, why don't we just give her a copy?
I can make
Wouldn't that be
a
better,
copy.
give you a copy?
I'm just
Becky?
gonna scan it and then I'll just reprint it.
Okay.
That way you guys can have, or I can email it, either way. I just prefer you have the official.
I guess there's no ballots to hide anyway. I guess
Right, ballots.
taking pictures is okay
You
then.
have those. And then
I'll
we'll
just, excellent.
Is there any old business? Any public comment? Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
That's so moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Adjourned. Okay, I'm glad I don't have to do that, Barry. Okay.
Okay, now you're